Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to if you're new. Today we are building the house for the legacy challenge I started. This is for the strawberry generation, so I was gonna make her red, like her everything red, because in my mind strawberries are like a red color, but I ended up going very much so with a pink theme. So you'll see as the video goes on that I just went all out pink and teal and pastel colors, because with the new high school years pack, a lot of them come with those pastel colors, and I figured if I could use them I might as well. So I always have a hard time building like roofs and like layouts of the house because I do the same exact house every time. This is also like the 5th or 6th house I had to build for her because my data kept not saving. So I had to re-record this video like a million times, but we finally got it. It's loading, it's working. So that's good. And if you notice, the graphics did go down a little. I mean, I noticed it because I'm used to it, but maybe it's not a huge difference. So if it looks a little fuzzy in areas, that's because my computer wouldn't accept the high quality files. So I had to settle with the lower ones. So here is when I started adding the colors. Roofs, like I said, are always hard for me. I never know what looks good on the roof. And I was going to make her house pink, but I figured that would be too much pink. And I did end up putting her in Willow Creek. So I wanted the house to kind of blend in, so she wasn't just like a bright pink house next to like the pancakes and such. So I went with yellow. And then here you see me change my mind on the roof because it looked nice the bigger it was, and then when I made it smaller, I don't know, it just felt too small. Here I am trying to find the style for the house. So I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I know I wanted this window. So in order to do that, I had to turn on Move Objects. There we go. Okay, so Moved Objects is on, and I started putting the windows in, and I found these windows from the Get Together pack, and I thought they just fit the theme of the house I was going for. I wanted like simple suburban home almost, because like I said, she is in Willow Creek, so she wants to fit in, and she also, with her challenge, wants to have kids and like a family life. So I just pictured like the suburban home stereotype where it's like very simple and neat looking on the outside and has character on the inside. And these lights by Rava Sheen, I think I said that correctly. I use a lot of her custom content because they make the gameplay more interesting. So if you want, I can link that down below. And I believe in a second. Yeah, there we go. So these doors, I love these doors. These are from the new high school years pack, and they're the perfect simple white door. So here is when I started on the kitchen. I was going to make it 2 separate rooms, but then the living room would have looked weird with the wall behind it. So I decided to just go open concept, and here's when the pink started. So I found this pink wallpaper, and I really liked it, and the floor looked nice with it. So then I was just going to do pink on the walls and then classy countertops so it wasn't too overwhelming. And these ones from Parenthood are my favorite countertops. And then I found the pink fridge, and I knew that there was a matching stove, so I made it a pink stove as well. And then I usually just put down the same sink every time, so I wanted to be different and put down a fun sink, but I just changed the color and it wasn't that fun in the end. And this pantry from Parenthood is super cute. And then I was gonna do the island as the only seating area, like in the kitchen, but it looked weird to me. I don't know, I guess I just didn't like the way it looked. So I took out the counter I put in, and I added a table next to the window. Hopefully they can still use both sides of it. I think they can. And I am now realizing that I did forget a trash can, so I'll put one of those in for the next episode, but I'm usually forget the trash cans. I never think to put them in. And then I didn't like having the weird empty counter space in the middle for the island, so I ended up moving the sink over, and then here I'm just putting little knickknacks out. You'll notice with my builds, I usually don't add clutter, but the kitchen was just so empty, I wanted to add something. And that little black square you saw me put on the counter is like a flash drive. So it's another one of those mods from Ravishing, and what it does is you can actually take pictures of your Sims, and then using that little flash drive mod, you can turn them into like calendars and posters and big picture frames, small picture frames. You don't have to take them like that way. You can actually make it with the mod. So that one's super cool. Moving on to the living room. I really wanted to put a desk in here, but it wouldn't fit comfortably, and then the little desk just looked weird. So I ended up scooting the door over and just putting a TV in. This also is from the new high school years. You'll notice that I use a lot of those because it's new, and I will probably use them until I'm bored of them, and then I'll go back to normal. So the living room, I kind of kept it simple. I know she's going to be a politician, and I didn't know what that comes with, like if you get any of the unlockables for the careers, so I wanted to leave some space open for that. And then if she picks up any hobbies as we start the gameplay, I wanted to leave room for that as well. I know she has to master the charisma, so I did put a mirror in the house, but obviously she'll also gain that charisma skill with friends. And then the bathroom, I like white bathrooms. I don't know why I like the look of them. I think it's just easier to decorate when they're completely white on the walls, and then you can add accent colors. So I made that bathroom pink. And then the bedroom, I knew there was this new bed, again, from high school years, so I wanted to use it, so I kind of just based the room off of that. This is another one of those rooms I left pretty plain because I want her to grow into the house. I want to see her likes and dislikes and then kind of form the house around her. So I put the basics to how I would picture her, but I left a lot of like the little knickknacks and the clutter and posters and such open for her to decide what hobbies and skills she likes. So here I am trying to find a poster, but I believe, none of them really looked right. So now I move out to this little like sunroom. My family house used to have one of these, and I always thought they were super cool, so I usually put them in my Sims build just because, I don't know, it's a nice place to like relax. It's not the living room. So this mod, it's a picture frame that has like a live picture of your Sims. So if another Sim goes to the household and like joins the household, or if you have babies, or if you get pregnant, it actually changes in the picture frame, which you can lock and unlock that. So if you lock it, they stay the same how they were in the picture. If you unlock it, they'll change with time. So I love this chair. This one, again, from the new pack, but this one is like my favorite chair in the entire game. I would like a chair like this in real life. It's got the little twinkly lights, so I ended up going with that specific color swatch, even though there was like a pink one I liked more, but I wanted to have the lights wrapped around. I feel like she's a very like whimsical Sim. And then I wanted to have a little book nook, a little reading area, so I put the carpet down and I just left that like it is. So then I went outside. I went outside and I put down the mailbox, and I like this one from Get Together because it has the flowers on top when it's not snowing, because I picked winter for some reason. It's on another save file, and I just didn't change the save file, so you'll see a bunch of my Sims walking around. And then I made a little seating area on the front porch. I added these twinkly lights above the door just for season year-round because I think they're cute. And then I attempted to do some landscaping. I'll be honest, I'm terrible at using the landscape. I just don't know what looks right. So I added this little corner, and then I put a little fence around it, and I was going to put dirt down to like make it look realistic, and I was also going to put like a walkway up to the house, but because of the snow I couldn't see it anyways, so I just decided that I would do that later. that's it for this build. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!